Okay, today I want to do a little breath work with you, and it's not the kind of breath work that other coaches do, but it's EFT with breath work, and it's really kind of an exciting thing because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when you're stressed, a lot of times you're either breathing very shallowly or you're holding your breath a lot. And when you exercise and the fitness instructor says, keep breathing. And we need to do that in our daily lives too, because we have a tendency to like hold our breath when we get stressed, and there's not enough oxygen that way. It's not getting to your brain, it's not getting to your body, and it's certainly not helping you at all. So this is a really great way to relieve your stress around breathing, to measure it and see where you are, and then to relieve that stress and to be getting better breathing and better oxygen to your body and your brain. So usually we ask on a negative scale of 0 to 10 what your symptom is, whether it's a physical thing or an emotional thing. And so we say, on a scale of 0 to 10, how bad is the pain? How high is the pain? In this case, we're actually going to flip it because we're not measuring, well, I guess we kind of are measuring a negative, but we're wanting the breath to get to a full 10. So rather than taking you from a bad number, a high number, to a low number or a good number, we want to get your breath to its full expression. And the way I explain this to people when I teach it is you're going to take a deep breath, and this is just to clear your breath. So take a deep breath right now. And because I just finished tapping with someone, mine is fine. So take one more cleansing breath. And the way I describe it to people is when I'm trying to feel whether I have a full breath or not, and I'm feeling that air go into my lungs, I want the feeling of going up and over, like you're going into a full expansion, or if you were climbing up a hill and you're going up and over the hill. You don't want to be stopping partway up or feeling like there's constriction. So one more time, just to make sure we're clearing out any stress that's there. We want to deal with what's left. Take a deep breath. And I'm going right up and over because I just spent time tapping with someone, like I said before. So measure that constriction on a scale of 0 to 10. Are you a 7 and you just need a little bit of way to go? Or a lot of times when I have done this with people who have asthma, they're like at a 4 or 5 or a 6. And this can really help open up your airway passages as well. So it's something you could try in conjunction with any treatment that you are receiving with a doctor. So you have that number, scale 0 to 10. How full is your breath? 10 being completely full. And on the restriction, I guess we would actually be on the lower end. The restriction would be a 3 on a fullness of 7. So how full is your breath? We want it to be a 10. All right. Now let's tap on that. Even though my breathing is constricted, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I can't get a full breath, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I can't breathe fully and completely, I deeply and completely accept myself. I can't get a full breath. I have some constriction. This breathing constriction. This breathing constriction. This breathing constriction. My breathing is constricted. And it's probably because of stress. This breathing constriction. Okay, now take a deep breath. Usually I have some level of constriction, but I just don't. And so then you've taken that deep breath. Now take one more and measure if there's any difference between when we did it previously and doing it now. So take a deep breath. Has your number changed? And in this instance, as I said before, you want to have a fuller and more complete breath. So if you were at a 6 or a 7, are you now at a 7 or an 8? And or is it complete? Are you Do you have a full measure of breath? If so, great, you're done. If not, let's do another quick round. So even though I still have some breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I may be a little stressed and I can't take a full breath, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this breathing constriction and I'm not breathing to my full capacity, I deeply and completely accept myself. This stress is in the way. I'm holding my breath. This breathing constriction, this breathing stress. Letting go of my stress. Letting go of any emotions or anxiety. This breathing constriction. This breathing constriction. And take a deep breath. Now take another breath and just notice. And then let's throw in a positive round. So even though my breath isn't complete, or maybe it is and I just want to make some new choices, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this breathing constriction and I can't take a full breath, I deeply and completely accept myself. I still might not be able to get a complete and full breath, but I deeply and completely accept myself. Letting go of this stress. Letting go of negative emotions. Letting go of anxiety. Choosing to breathe fully and completely. Taking a full and deep breath. Getting oxygen to everything I need. Removing this breathing constriction. Allowing this full breath and ease. And take a deep breath. I hope you feel better. I hope that worked for you. If not, rewind it, do it again. You can reach out to me at dawn@eftcoach.com, or you can find me on Facebook at the EFT Coach. Thanks a lot. Have a great one.